Hi everyone and welcome to MixJet. I'm Evgeny and I'm absolutely thrilled to bring you this first live episode from MIBA here in Dubai. It's day one and the energy, you can't believe it, it's absolutely already buzzing everywhere. This podcast is about exploring new opportunities, to sharing some exciting stories and even personal stories from our guests, and learning from some of the best minds in aviation industry. Today I'm so excited to sit down here with my first guest. She is Agne Jankovskyte. She is Vice President Commercial for Middle Eastern region at MIBA. Hello, Agne.
Hello, thank you so
and,
much for having me today.
Great to see
It's
you.
my first time actually. I'm
Your
very
first
excited.
time?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. So how was it been so far for you?
I mean, it's quite busy.
It's
Many
quite busy.
meetings as always, but
Yeah.
trying to do everything on time. Yeah.
Exactly, great. So Agne, I've been following a little bit your professional journey, and our listeners are always interested and know a bit more about our guests and the key persons like you are at Klasjet. So you've had quite a fascinating career journey. I can see it from Lithuania to Dubai.
Oh my God, it was.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about it. Why, when, what drew you here?
What happened? Yeah.
What happened there?
Yeah. So actually, to be honest with you, myself in aviation, I am 4.5 years.
4.5 years.
Yeah, so basically I have started my aviation career at the university. So I finished aviation management.
Yeah.
So this is bachelor degree. Also I have MBA.
Okay.
So actually for me, COVID was very successful year because at that time I was second degree at the university.
Okay.
And I had an opportunity to study and work as well. So Klasjet was my first work.
So it was your first job in aviation, Klasjet? Wow.
Yes. So it was in 2020. So I came there. I was so fresh. I had
Yeah.
basic aviation knowledge. At that time, the first aircraft I was working with, I was sales development manager, was Challenger 850.
Okay.
I was managing it. It was quite successful, all was fine. So at that time I worked 1.5 years. Then I switched to MRO industry.
Okay.
It lasted around 1 year, but I understood that business aviation is absolutely for me.
Yeah.
I need to work with private aviation. And then I came back to Klasjet and they placed me back to work with Middle East.
Okay.
So from that time, almost 2 years, I'm working now with this region. And last year, end of last year, beginning of this year, I moved to Dubai. It was the biggest step in my life. It was the first time I moved from my country to somewhere else.
Have you ever
Yeah.
imagined that you will be living in Dubai?
No, 2 years
Really?
ago, if someone would have told me, I was like, what?
What?
Are you crazy,
What was your first, reaction when company offered you to live and work in Dubai? What do you say? What?
Actually, I had a feeling that something will happen.
Something will happen.
Something will
Okay.
happen. It actually happened last year in Dubai Air Show.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had a conversation and I was offered to come to...
So it happened in Dubai Air Show last
Yes.
year. You know what? Nobody knows it, and I will disclose it right now. Dubai Air Show, sometimes I think exciting things happens
It
because
does.
in Dubai Air Show last year, I've been offered a job here at MixJet too.
You see?
Yeah.
You can never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So continue, please.
So yeah, I mean, that's why I decided to move. It was challenging, let's be honest,
Yeah.
to change the location. One thing is when you come for business trips, vacation, Dubai is fancy, stuff like that. But here, people work a lot.
Work a lot, yeah.
Yeah, but I like my
Agree.
work. I love it. I mean, I'm crazy about it. So yeah, more or
Yeah.
less about that.
What do you see as you started to work in Europe? What do you see the biggest, let's say, difference between European market and the Middle Eastern markets?
Oh my God, here is everything like that. I
Really?
need aircraft now. Where, for example, in Europe, people plan vacations, I don't know, charter flights, whatever, 2 weeks, 1 month
Yeah.
in advance. For example, now they started booking for the next year. Here is 1, 2, 3 days maximum.
Maximum. Wow.
And you need to react so fast, And this is the reason why we need to have good suppliers as well as you
Yeah,
guys, for
okay.
example. Everything has to be ready very quickly. You have to react suddenly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you talk about to react so quickly, I understand it's all about customer satisfaction in the end, right?
Of course,
Because
I mean,
if customer is not happy,
yeah, it's not only about the Klasjet. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, Klasjet team has to be ready, operations, ground handling,
Of
but
course.
also the suppliers that we also
Suppliers, yeah.
depend on, catering, fueling,
Absolutely.
permits.
Yeah, no, because probably some people don't know, but for the operation of the aircraft, private aviation, business
too many
aviation,
people included.
too many
Too
people
many, yeah.
involved in including this, and a lot of parties. And for operators, you are. It's I think it's quite difficult sometimes to organize and to control everything and coordinate everything. But yeah, for example, at MixJet we work with a lot of operators. Klasjet is one of our lovely clients, and yeah, we know how important it is to be on time and demand for quality you
Especially
have. Yes.
when you work in VIP segment. Like
Yeah.
you cannot tell to the client, sorry, catering
Exactly.
didn't come or something.
Catering didn't
like
come,
that.
yeah,
we
you
will
cannot
be,
sell it at all.
starving.
Absolutely. Agne, and what do you think about, let's say, the future of private aviation? Like it's right now, maybe you can compare Europe, maybe you can compare Middle East. What do you think, where, from your position at Klasjet, what trends maybe you see that shape in the future?
I would say that Middle East plays like bigger role than Europe in
Yeah.
terms of private aviation because like here everyone now Middle East for everyone is like piece of cake. Before I would
Really?
say it was Europe.
Yes.
Now everyone goes. It's from all around the world. Everyone goes here.
But you mean it goes here because of what? Business, vacation,
Business,
leisure,
of course.
businesses.
Business, vacation as
Yeah.
well. Let's see, for example, how Saudi Arabia is developing. Like
Yeah.
how many investments happening.
So you're
Dubai
saying
as
that's not only about, let's say, as you mentioned before, fancy Dubai, it's more countries and more places in Middle East that are popular?
Yeah, and they are investing. They are like, how to say, building resorts, like places where to have vacations.
Saudi Arabia as well?
Yeah, Saudi Arabia as
Yeah.
well. GCC. I mean, I speak about GCC countries. So here is a huge potential, like career-wise. But talking about private aviation, like everyone comes here and like flies
Yeah.
privately.
Okay. And you are managing the private aviation part of Klasjet or charter as well?
So talking about Klasjet, we have two parts. We do have
Two parts.
ACMI.
Yep.
In general, we belong to Aviation Group,
Aviation
which is
Group, yeah.
biggest aviation service provider as well as ACMI provider worldwide. So we have two parts in Klasjet, ACMI and VIP charters.
Yeah.
So I'm vice president of Middle East part, VIP sector.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
You must be super busy all the time.
I am.
Tell me one thing. Are you on your mobile phone 24/7?
We're
like
sleeping
all
together, you know.
You're sleeping together with your
Well,
phone. I know
well,
it. I know
Well,
it.
it's true. I mean,
Aviation industry and world, and especially private aviation, as we mentioned before, it's a lot of demand for equality, high standards, and control about the operation to make it smooth and memorable. And what about your personal life? Because I know you're so busy. Dubai, it's so busy as well. Do you have time to unwind time to time and do something else apart from business and work?
well, I mean.
Well, no.
No,
No.
no. Yeah, of course I do. I mean, I try to do sports.
Sports, really? Okay.
Yeah, because like, for example, here during summer, I mean, you have not many things to
Yeah.
do. So you go to the gym
Yeah.
and you actually meet there a lot of people. It's all
Yeah.
about the networking as well. Also, like from my hobbies, I love sea. Swimming is like
Really?
something for me.
What is your favorite beach in Dubai?
Kite beach.
Kite Beach.
Kite
Okay.
beach.
Good.
It's very nice. Yeah,
It's very
place.
nice, yeah.
But I heard there are sharks even.
Sorry, say again?
Sharks.
Charles, okay.
Well, I didn't see them, but I heard like in the
okay.
evenings you can find them.
Okay, good.
Well-
good. Wonderful, yeah, because in aviation industry, myself, I include myself, it's so difficult to combine both the professional life, business, this 24/7 needs to be with your phone and work, in the personal life. And especially if you have family, friends, it's so difficult sometimes to disconnect. So what do you suggest to people who would like to get inside of this world? My daughter, for example,
Yeah.
she's 18 and she is right now she's studying and she's so excited to get into the aviation world and to be here. So you as a professional, you've been in aviation a lot of few years from now. What do you suggest to these newcomers to aviation?
Firstly, I would suggest people who are like I would say active to join
Yeah.
this industry because if you are like yourself like more introvert, I would say it would be challenging for you.
Challenging,
Of course,
of
like
course.
if with experience you can learn things, but you have to be always, like with the energy, let's say
Yeah.
so. But my suggestion would be like to find out and to learn all the basic aviation
Yeah.
things like terminology,
Yeah.
like what is ground handling, what is fueling, what
Yeah.
is like how airports work in general, like basic knowledge. And yeah, later I think with experience everything,
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
failures especially.
Failures especially.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember any maybe exciting story in your, let's say, in your experience? Maybe difficult flights, problematic flights,
Actually,
and
this
how you
year-
did maybe managed it or something, whatever.
Actually, this year
Yep.
I made historical flights.
Okay.
We were flying the richest Indian family.
Okay.
They had the wedding in Europe.
I think I know who you're talking about,
Yes,
but continue.
because we
yes.
cannot, like,
of course,
let's say,
it's
disclose.
been everywhere.
Yeah, so they chartered all aircraft of Klasjet, five,
Wow.
and all of them were sold by me. I mean, I sold all the flights.
All the flights you
all
sold
the
them.
flights with
Wow.
all the aircraft.
Amazing.
So at that time, to manage all the aircraft, like from India, it's operationally wise was quite difficult. So I mean, it was nice experience for me.
Experience.
Yeah.
It was. You didn't sleep.
All crew of Klasjet was involved. I swear. Yeah.
My God. Did you manage to sleep during this operation?
I did.
I
I mean, team was working very
Of course.
professionally. So yeah,
Of course, of course. You have a huge team, right?
100 people. plus.
100 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge team. So
Yeah.
this is why that.
But
that
we're more
success.
than 10 years in the market, so
Yeah.
as well.
I know, I
helps.
know. You have an amazing team because I've been working with Klasjet personally as well for a lot of years. I know some people from your company, Danas, for example,
Yeah,
is a
he's
very
the
good friend of
lovely
mine,
guy.
and he's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
this is why I know that why operations are so smooth at Klasjet as well. Well, talking about Klasjet and looking ahead, maybe into, I don't know, let's say 5, 10 years into the future, where do you see Klasjet in terms of growth in Middle East or maybe beyond? I don't know. Any plans?
Just to be honest with you, we're adding BBJ next year.
Really? Wow.
It will be here based in DWC
Okay.
airport. With Middle East, we're planning to add 2 more units as well with India together.
Okay.
Because here demand is huge.
Wonderful.
Regarding Europe, it's still under consideration, but we're also exploring the plans in USA.
Okay.
Yeah, US market.
Interesting, interesting. And you now live in Dubai. How many times do you go back to your country, see family?
So actually, I go like I go tomorrow.
You're leaving tomorrow?
Tomorrow I fly
Okay.
to Lithuania. Yeah, I can't wait. So I was only once actually.
Okay.
But I would say it is because now my home is Dubai,
Yeah.
and I had like many things to learn because
Yeah.
like it's only first year for me. So more or less
Great,
like that.
great. I mean, it's super interesting. I'm super excited to have you here with us because it's always so inspiring, even for me. I've been in aviation for so many years to learn these stories from very young, beautiful people who are like you. You finished your careers, you did your MBA, you started in aviation, and now you're vice president of commercial and at.
Also, I speak 5 languages.
Sorry.
I speak 5 languages.
5 languages.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, let's do it. First,
Well, Lithuanian, obviously.
Lithuanian, of course.
English,
English,
Russian,
Russian,
Polish,
Polish,
Spanish.
Spanish.
Hablo español.
Wow. Okay. I know that you speak Russian. Obviously, we speak English. Let's do something in Spanish. I
Okay.
will try you because I live in Spain. Hola, ¿qué
Oh
tal?
my God. Estoy muy bien, estoy muy feliz que estoy aquí, estoy hablando contigo.
Wow, impresionante.
Sí.
Pero ¿dónde has aprendido español?
Yo tenía un profesor de España, de Alicante,
Ok.
estaba estudiando por 2 años.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, I can really prove that she speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
So yeah, she definitely do. So
Thank
Agne, it was amazing time
Thank you
with
so
you.
much
Thank
for
you
having me.
so much for being here with us. Today I had the privilege of hosting a very special guest here at MixJet, Agne. We explored fresh opportunities, fresh ideas, uncovered exciting stories and even some personal exciting stories of my guests. You know, if you are as passionate about aviation as we are, this episode is must listen and watch. So stay tuned, please, for more episodes, more conversation that keep really skies moving. Thank you for being with us, and till the next Mix Chat.